professional in nature, and neither Chain, nor Johnny, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
Welcome to the show, Random Realness. It's your boy, Chain. I'm here with my dogs, Johnny B, and my other dog, J. White. How you boys feeling today?
I'm doing good, man.
Fantastic.
How you feeling, Johnny? I need it. Energy's low, baby. You all right?
I'm cool.
Yeah. All right, dog. You let me know if you're not. You know, I got you
cool.
for life, bro.
I'm cool. I got some fucking on top of just like regular shit I already got on my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know that video I just before we started.
Crazy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Just this world has me a trip, bro, on a specific subject. I don't even want to go off because. Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm kind of, I don't like to be defeated, but like the video I just watched.
Sometimes you just feel there's no other way to feel than defeated.
Like if that's not gonna change the world at all, bro. Like the fuck do you think like we're gonna do?
We're gonna keep motherfucking fighting. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You gotta fight for your right
to live if you're black.
You ain't fucking lying, dog. It ain't an easy job.
I just watched someone get murdered in broad daylight, nigga, on social media, and a million other people are gonna watch it and go, huh, and then go about their day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, like it gets my wheels turning because I know that if I post that on my social media, the people that are my friends and that follow me on my social media would see that. 90% of them wouldn't say shit. A couple percent would be like, ooh, that's fucked up. And then like they just wouldn't, it's not going to affect their life. But like if it happened to me, they might be like, oh, well, damn, that's kind of, it's just one of those things, bro. Like you want to think there's a silver lining in everything. Unless all of a sudden the whole system changes, there's nothing good about, like you can't find a positive in that situation. And it's just so crazy, bro. Like the fact that guy was yelling, they're going to George Floyd me, and he's the co-founder of BLM, and saying, I don't want to die. On camera, out loud, as there's multiple niggas on top of him, and then they tase him and tase him and tase him until he dies. Like, he can't even be a threat, bro. There's 4 grown men on top of him. Yeah. And then they're tasing him till he dies. And then something will be said. They'll be like, well, the cops this, and then, well, they have to look into this, and fucking, they're on paid leave, and blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, this dude's dead, can't come back, right? The world's going to keep spinning. That shit blows my mind. It makes me want to hate people, but then I can't because God gave me this good-ass heart, and I just want to fucking always have people be okay. But fuck people, man. Specifically ones that pledge to help others that do the exact opposite. And you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. All you blue line walking supporting fucks.
Yeah. Hopefully there's a silver lining that comes out of it.
There's not a silver lining, bro. Cops can just kill people and get away with it. And I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm so motherfucking sick of it.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But if it leads to radical change, then that's the best thing that could come out of it.
It's not, bro. How many niggas die and people get upset for about 38 seconds, and the next thing you know, they go back to their fucking ordering whatever they're ordering on that Amazon and doing the fucking.
But that's the thing. You're people as well, nigga. It's not like you sit here and think about the niggas that have died in the past every day.
Quite often. And then people see it as, why is Johnny down today? Something must be wrong. And say, I'm just thinking about how powerless I am over the world and the shit that will never change. Even though I don't get how in the masses we don't see it and go, hey, this can't keep happening. And stop it. Why do not people give a fuck, bro? If there was just white people being killed in a disproportional fucking amount of numbers for like blatant not okay reasons, I'd hope people would be like, oh shit, that's like, I hope it's just because this sounds bad, but I hope it's just because people are just so fucked off that it's not that they just don't care about niggas, but like that's how it really feels. But like, I don't just care about this because it's black people. Like, nigga, if this was happening to Peruvian motherfucking people, I would care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's happening to people all around. It's not even as much as there is race related attached to it. Like, it's just simply about. I have a hard time even calling them police. About like this gang issue we have of people that happen to have the law on their side, even though they don't uphold it. Which I guess I'm talking about police officers. But like it's a that problem, bro. It's not even a race thing all the way. Like there's race related issues, but it's just about like these niggas who literally have less experience dealing with humans than a motherfucking barber, right? Like giving guns and the side of the law, and they're being like, hey, go make some good. Like they're not making good in the world, bro. They're not helping situations. they're like pushing an agenda and then just passing it off as like, you know, you don't know what it is like to be a cop, and then don't, like, all the people who are like their answers, you don't know what it's like to be a cop and this and that, blah blah blah. Don't be a cop. And people that relate, like, well, there's not all bad cops, some are good, just like there's not all bad black people, right? That's taking a race and relating it to a fucking chosen job. Like, niggas that don't have the mindset to do that job should just not do that job. If it gets brought to attention that they're not capable of doing that job by the proof of how they're doing their job, there shouldn't even be like a question or, oh, we're gonna look into it. They should just be fucking fired. Like, people want to hold cops all high and mighty like they're above all, but then when it holds them to the standards of like how their character is, they're like, well, we don't know how it is to be a cop, and give them a break. Like, this, it's just so fucked up, bro, and it just goes in this big circle, and I don't even want to continue talking about it or going down the rabbit hole, because then it's just gonna consume the room in negativity and fuck off our whole show. But I obviously just had to get
that was like we just saw this before we logged on, so it was like, this is
super fresh,
super
yeah,
fresh.
bro.
Like 3 hours into it, like seeing this on social media. So like there's still so many more things that we're gonna probably need to talk
and
about,
see and hear about,
and
right.
go. Like, this,
But
this will probably be a next episode. But
Yeah, long story short, R.I.P. to that man.
and his
Shout out to his family.
I'm so sorry you had to deal with that happening,
shit's
and
crazy.
him losing his life for no reason. Because even though I don't know the exact personal situation, because there's always those fucking trolls out there that are like, well, we don't know the whole story. Well, here's the fucking story, you fucking idiot. No matter which way you cut it or turn it or nothing, if you can see from whatever point on where there's a dude who is under the control of 4 grown armed males and is tasered, like, bro, if you listen to the video, because all the sound's on it, the dude doesn't let off the taser trigger. He does it like 30 seconds at a time as the dude's arms are behind his back and he's yelling, please, like, don't kill me.
yeah,
To police officers, and then they kill him in broad daylight. If you ever think I'm going to, oh my God, respect anyone who backs that shit or even has half of an excuse for it, no matter who you are. If you're related to me, if you're watching this, you're like, I grew up with Johnny, and you have any kind of excuse towards that side, fuck you, fuck everyone you're with. I don't fuck with you, ever. Like, I don't care if I risk myself sounding ignorant, but there's some, because I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you disagree with me on this? No go, right? No, there's just certain things that are such a serious thing that you show a character to where if I was to watch this video with someone, right, like a friend, and they were like, oh, that's crazy, but that's probably the last day I'll ever see or talk to or ever respect that person, right? Like, there's no excuse for being so fucking, like, desensitized to like human life that you can like watch this shit and be like, oh, like, it's not a movie, bro. Like, that was a real dude. When he woke up that morning, all he wanted to do was leave the house, live his life, go back to his family, and he can't, because some fucking police officers decide that whatever situation at hand went on, which I don't have all the details, that was the solution to it, was his life ending. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, yeah, there's motherfuckers out here raping women and getting probation. They just usually look a certain way, and names are shit like Tim and Eric. Like, I'm just fucking sick of this shit, dog. Anyways, we got to get up to a different subject, because I can't keep. Shame, tell a joke, or Dange freestyle. They're both funny.
damn. This is a hard one to transition from, because
we weren't expecting an 11-minute.
You
No,
can even cut this. That's how I was feeling, man.
No, you're good. I mean, there's reasons why I ask you if you're good before the shit turns on, nigga.
Yeah, I know.
So
when I went to talk, I wanted to talk on subject, and then I could only fake so much.
The craziest thing is, you said, like, your second sentence is, I don't want to go left and just go on a rant. He said Jeff Gordon turns around turn 3.
oh shit.
But
you don't understand, because it breaks my heart, dude. Just the last little tidbit is because fucking growing up, like most niggas don't know, like my pops was a cop for 29 years, right? Like, I grew up like fucking with police. Like, his friends coming to the house, they're also cops.
Yeah.
A couple of those niggas I thought were my actual uncles till you get old enough to be like, oh, we're not actually related. You're just at my house all the time. And they were just like good ass dudes, right? And so, like, that was my impression of cops. And then I get to be an actual adult, and I realize the reality is like, oh, it's just my dad was a good person. That was his job. These days, you have a bunch of shitty people just happen to be wearing a uniform that's people fooled as in like they're the good guys, but it's just a person in clothing, bro. It's just a human being.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simply a human being that chose to have a job where they're supposed to hold themselves to a higher character and a higher set of rules, and then they don't, and then people are like, oh, it's okay. Nigga, if a doctor goes and kills someone on a surgery table, he's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I just didn't get a lot of sleep, I was tired. Is there gonna be like, oh, no, then why the fuck can a gun-wielding police officer just like, oh, I have a bad day. I know a couple people died, but like, I feel better now. The fuck? Get out of here. Bro, I'm telling you, someone else should start talking.
No, I would say
we can't, nigga. You, as soon as you start going, nigga, you don't stop.
I know.
Are you good? Are we good? Can we transition, nigga?
Well, my Thursday started. I was at a work meeting, and we were like signing off of the work meeting. Like I was on Zoom, they were in person, and they were like walking. I'm like, "Happy Friday!"
And it's Thursday. What'd they say? What'd they say to your goofy ass?
They said that's tomorrow. I just had to take it on shit. I'm like, well, it's a day early. I just did some shit like that.
Did they at least appreciate your positivity though?
I mean, yeah, they did, but they were probably like, damn, this nigga's
this dumbass nigga. I almost feel like you should. I almost feel like you should pull a card for being happy like that at work, nigga.
God damn.
No, I'm just joking.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna unpackage it anyway so they can see it's live right now.
Again, people, we're about to start this game. Every time one of us does some shit from Mount Caucasus, the other one they have to pull a card and answer pretty much a question about black niggas, black culture, and you know what I'm saying.
How about for the rant? You got to be the first person to pull a card.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
All right, y'all. This commercial is brought to you by our sponsor, Lano Insurance, with our boy Colin Lano.
On Overland and Orchard, phone number 208-639-0412. For you slow listeners, once
One
again,
more time.
208-639-0412.
Yep. Fucking intense.
And he's not only in Idaho, he insures everything in Oregon, Utah, Montana, and Idaho as well, like I just said. So make sure you tap in with Colin. He'll make sure to take care of you guys.
That boy's everywhere.
All right.
Holler at your boy.
He said, that's worth it.
Shit.
Yeah, let's go. Sure. You got another rant? Just like
I only got so much energy I can give to fucking people who don't deserve to be around.
I'm gonna low key be shook if they give you an easy one. You better get a difficult one, nigga. Yeah. Gotta shuffle them bitches. Gotta shuffle them bitches. Gotta shuffle. Gotta shuffle. Gotta shuffle them bitches.
What the freak? So what the...
But yeah, nigga, I'm glad it's Thursday, nigga. You know your boy got Saturday, Sundays off now, so I'm big chilling. Probably editing, you know.
You got Saturdays and Sundays off?
Mm-hmm.
Like for goodie?
Simone.
For good?
Simone. Besides every Sunday, every last Sunday, because we got to do inventory and shit, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, yeah.
So blah, blah, blah.
But yeah, so, you know, I'm big chilling. Tomorrow's my Friday, actually my Friday, so big stepping. Just have them pull one just from the middle. Fuck it. I know your baby hands can't shuffle, nigga.
Nigga, fuck you. This ain't a Burger King commercial. Nigga, my hands are big like Johnny's too.
Come here, J-Dot.
Oh, he's in the.
Hey, reach
He's
your
in entitled mode. Here you go.
reach your little hobbit arms
He's
over
in
here.
entitled mode.
God damn.
All right, you don't look at the answer, nigga.
Where's that?
I don't know.
So
Probably
it says
what
like
you just-
majority rules wins.
okay,
Is that
okay.
what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
What is it? Read
I
it.
asked the
Flip it.
question, right?
Yeah, read that. Oh,
So answer the question. What do you put on your pancakes? So I need to answer the question.
what does it give you a
Yes,
list?
It gives me a list. A. Alaga syrup.
Nigga, what?
ALAGA syrup.
Alga syrup? I don't know.
You
Syrup.
said-
Let's just go with syrup. Is there other syrup?
Yeah, and then it says 100% maple syrup. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it says Mrs. Buttersworth.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says honey.
What are you going with?
Nigga, I put peanut butter on my fucking
Okay,
God.
he's that's the whitest shit we heard.
Okay.
Nigga, you
Peanut butter?
Hey, 1 point for him, nigga. Syrup, nigga. 100%.
Buttersworth or
Yeah,
Buttersworth,
Nah.
if it's there. You know what I mean?
I put peanut butter and then usually like
Dick.
no, it's like the 100% maple syrup, pretty much.
100%. Okay.
Okay, there you go. You still lost, nigga. You don't.
That's
You got.
cool.
You got
And
the first point. of
Miss
the
Buttersworth
season.
can take her fucking diabetic ass in that bottle and go somewhere else, nigga.
Nigga.
That's not even a black question. That's, do you care about your body?
No,
Nigga, fuck Miss
it's
Buttersworth.
not,
Didn't
nigga.
they remove Miss Buttersworth?
Yeah, probably because it offended some niggas.
Yeah, I think they did.
She
They
was
changed
thick.
it to like
She low key was thick.
they changed it to like a straight lace bottle, just regular. Fuck.
She's a straight lace bottle.
Speaking of embarrassing,
Uh-huh.
have you guys ever heard of Grant Cardone?
Yes,
I've heard
bro,
the
of
name.
course
What
I've
is
heard
what
of
is
Grant
he?
So he's like a real estate
Yeah,
mogul.
yeah.
But anyway, like there was some like somebody created like a short or like you just brought up something that he said, which was if you make under $400,000 a year, you should
Be ashamed to be a man.
yeah, he'd be embarrassed as a husband, father, and human being if he made just $400K per year. That's something like $34,000 a month.
Do you feel embarrassed, or are you making that?
I would not.
Hey,
would not be feeling
if you
embarrassed.
making that and you that's your headset and mic, nigga, get out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm stacking. Yeah, what do you think?
That's
of that?
wild. Honestly, that shit is crazy.
I just think it's super ignorant because he's like one of these like he'll spin it towards, well, I want to motivate dudes and make them more successful and this and that. And I don't take nothing from granted. I've watched a bunch of his shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of peep shit and try to, when you're looking
Want
at
to 10x some shit?
No, when you're
Talk that shit.
Everyone's watched their Gary V's and their all these different guys.
Yeah.
And Grant Cardone's a successful dude, and he's put a lot of other people on too. There's this guy I actually follow that's under him. It's like his right hand man. I think his name's like Ryan something. I can't remember. But anyways, so he's a very successful dude. But here's the thing, bro. Like you can't be telling the majority of men out there, because the majority of men don't make right under $500,000 a year. That like you should be embarrassed unless you make like. Kind of fucking message is that, bro?
Yeah,
I
that's
get that
low-key.
you're like one of those like hardcore, like no excuses. Every man can level up. You can do it too. Work hard. Grind. I get all that shit, but you're just telling. So if a dude, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Just if a dude, say a dude's busting his ass, doing what he can do with what he has, and he's making $100K a year, 6 figures, and his family's eating and this and that, you're telling me that dude's a loser in your eyes? Like in that case, fuck you, Grant.
Well,
Cardone.
and that's the thing. I think it's like before this nigga got rich, did he have that same mindset when he was making 30,000? You know what I'm saying? When that
Yeah,
nigga worked a regular job, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, I think he's like that because he has that money. You know what I'm saying? Like now, $400,000 a year to him is like
Nothing, because he
Right.
has like a plane.
and that's what I'm saying. It's like for niggas that aren't already there, they don't like nigga that. What are you talking about? But once somebody gets to where they make that kind of money, they'll be like, oh, now I understand. You
Yeah,
know?
let me give you guys a couple of like just like random facts to add to the conversation. So in 2021, 70,784 was the average household income.
So 2 people
Okay, yeah, exactly.
at least.
And then middle class range for 2022 was if you're single, 30K.
Wait. Go. Can you run back to the first one? Hang on, because I want to gauge some shit.
Yeah, you want me to reread it? In 2021, $70,784 was the average household income in the United
So
States.
2 adults. Yeah.
2 adults, yep. Then middle class range for 2022 is 30K single would put you in the middle class. 67 as a household would put you in the middle class. And the last one, so the percent of households that make over 100K is 33.6%. And like Shane was saying earlier, and like you were saying, household is multiple people. So only 33% of households in America make over $100,000 a year with 2 people. So if one single person is bringing in $400,000, that puts you in like the 1% of the 1%.
So basically, Grant Cardone's a fucking idiot.
Okay, yeah. Well, so when I see
Like, yeah,
He's a fucking idiot.
you did good. And you're smart enough to make yourself some money. But like, if those are the analytics, you're pushing the message you're pushing to other grown men. Like, and those are the analytics. You're a fucking idiot.
all right,
Grant Cardone's a fucking idiot.
here I saved a wild card for you guys because
God.
we like to do a little bit more investigation
Okay.
around here on Random Realness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that sound clip that they stole that they made this story off of,
Yeah.
it was from a video that he did 2 years ago. So it wasn't even recent, right?
Uh-huh.
And then so I go and I'm like doing research for the show, so I'm looking through like people's reaction videos to it, and people are going in. This guy's like, 400K. He's like, I'm a working professional, and I don't think that you should talk to me like that. And any of my followers, I don't want you to believe anything that you see. This is fucking bullshit. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's not blah, blah, blah. But, like, if you take it at face value, it's hella fucked up. So
Right.
I went and I found another video where they found the original source of the video. That's how I found that it was, like, 2 years old.
Right.
And then I go, it's a 19-minute video, so you know what I'm doing.
Put it in 1.5.
Yeah, put it in 1.5. Listen to the whole thing. He's in... he's like a motivational speaker. You know, he does real estate and motivational speaks.
You don't make 400K, you fucking loser. Go eat a gun.
Yeah, so the room that he's in, but the room that he's in is like a room full of like all top salespeople that won this trip down to Miami. Right, so it's the top 1% of this sales group, and so he asked the question out to the crowd, like, you know, who feels like they're underachieving here? And like everybody in the crowd's like raising their hands, like, I'm not living up to my full potential. I'm just, and everybody in the room, he's like, how would you know that you're like, you know, not doing well essentially, or like what's like an average amount? And somebody was like 400K. So he takes that number 400K. He's like, that ain't fucking shit, right? And he's going in on that right there because that's the bar of the room. He's like, how much did you make your hedge fund last year? They're like, $8 billion. He's like, and they only give you 400K? You know you left money on the table because everything he's doing is 10X, right?
Yeah.
So, fucking later in the video, after he drops that 400,000 embarrassment thing that they obviously sound clipped and took essentially out of
I take back my
whack.
fuck you Grant Cardone comment.
He said, I stand corrected. My bad, dog. My bad.
I still watch your shit.
And then, so in the first article that I had sent you guys, where further down, you guys didn't get to read this, but further down, he made a statement that says 2.7 million. My jet eats 2.7 million a year, right? So they peeled that 400,000 with the 2.7 million comment. But then when I go watch the video, another lady in the background was like, I made 2.7 million last year. So then to like just keep it trumping, he goes, my jet eats 2.7 million, because he needs everybody in that room
To be below him.
to think that they need to keep going.
Yeah.
Right? But that the baseline of that room is $500,000 salary.
Year,
So
right.
so yeah.
So
Crazy.
basically, we just got fucking bamboozled, is what you're telling us, nigga.
The internet
No,
bamboozled.
nigga, you bamboozled us, nigga.
I would never
you
do
kinda
that.
set me up.
You
I
bamboozled
did
You
not-
was like, what do you think about the $400,000 Grant Cardone comment? I'm like, dick move. And you're
you
like,
see this
well, here's...
nigga? You see this nigga out here dogging niggas at fucking motivational speaking meetings, nigga?
Yeah.
Nigga said he ain't shit. 400,000, nigga. You ain't a man, nigga. You ain't a man, nigga.
He said, Macho Man Randy
I said,
Savage.
goddamn, nigga.
Jet lag heaven.
I said, I feel
limousine door slamming.
I feel manly.
But yeah, no, and people were going crazy over this, but like just doing the research and putting a little context to it, you can kind of flip it that
Yeah.
if people were gonna have a problem, it would have been a long ass time ago.
Would you ever go to a motivational speaker like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I listened to the fucking Grant Cardone Zone podcast. I was listening to it probably for like 6 or 7 months, but I just got like
Bamboozled?
no, everything 10x is like eventually it's like there's a easier, softer way for me. I'm more like slow growth. I'm not trying to do hit 1,000 home runs every time.
Right.
I could at some point if I build up and I get my skill set, but when you listen to him, he says go
It's like
from
now.
from 0 to 10x, and it's like I think that's kind of fluffy, you know.
Yeah.
So
What about you? You would go to a I already know. I don't even know why I'm asking you. Hell no, you ain't going to a motivational speaker, nigga.
Don't say I wouldn't go to a motivational.
Who would
speaker.
you go to? And make it quick, nigga.
Wes Watson.
Wes
Watson. Who's that?
Yeah, give us what up.
Shout out Wes Watson. If you don't know who he is, you guys gotta look him up yourself. I'm not gonna break it down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Well, give us a little teaser.
So
Just what?
Wes Watson is
what
a
his
dude. I
content's
think he
about.
probably has some of the rawest, realest, most proof is in the pudding. Like AKA his life, motivation. He's a dude. He's a white boy from San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
Did 10 years in prison straight. Right. Has never had an actual real job. Came out of prison just not that long ago. This dude just bought a mega mansion compound. Right. He has like multiple Rolls Royces, multiple Maybachs, this and that. I've watched him from like the time he was like not even famous and popping to now. And like he buys all these cars cash. He does everything smart because he's like incredibly mentally disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way that like some people think he'd probably come off as like, man, this dude's a douche. He's just flexing on stuff because he fully believes. Another thing I relate to, which I know you kind of fought me on, is like he just believes like anybody that's willing to put that fucking time, grind, anything in can have it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like this hardcore tatted up prison white boy, right? But then like he talks about some real spiritual shit that I really, really like and really agree with on things. And he just, bro, you gotta like watch his video and don't just like watch a couple clips and like try to make your mind up about him.
Yeah.
Pay attention to his shit and his post for
What's
a couple
his name
weeks.
again?
Wes Watson.
Wes Watson.
He's fucking, bro, he's the real deal.
I got a little off-topic question. Gonna veer a little bit. I'm gonna go right. You go left. We're gonna bring it right back to the middle.
Yeah.
If you guys had, so we all got bucket lists, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, we all love entertainment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top 2 performers, or whether it be comedy, a music artist, fucking athlete, actor, yeah, anything. Top 2 that you would want to see live or go experience.
I'll go one first. Then you can give your top one.
Okay.
You give your top one, then we can double back around.
Yeah.
The Red River rivalry.
Say that 10 times fast.
The game between Texas and Oklahoma. Like that's like on my bucket list. And
you don't even care who's playing, nigga.
Like
please.
as long, I mean, as long as I'm at that event, because I just know how much it means to that area. Go Horns, you know what I'm saying? But
oh my god, nigga, is it Go Horns or Vandals, nigga? Pick.
Okay.
Pick, nigga.
My water cooler team is Hook 'em Horns, baby. You can't be out here talking crazy with that little division. Back when they were in the division, when they could actually be.
When the fuck was that?
Like less than like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. Maybe, yeah, about.
Are you talking about the Vandals?
Yeah, the Vandals were in the same division as, not the same conference, but the same overall Division I AA, as Texas, BSU, and all that stuff. So I can talk crazy, and at least it's still comparing apples to apples. But once they got knocked down to like the Division II or whatever,
and
like
obviously I know who plays in the Red River rivalry.
Yeah.
I just meant like you don't care if it's like super talented school, like if they're super talented at the time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, as long as you just make it.
Yeah, because to get those tickets, you're gonna be like hitting the lotto. You know what I mean? So once you have your funds right and you're ready to go pull that off and you can execute it, you just go for the experience. Obviously, it would be tight if both teams were super ranked, but I know like this probably been on my list for like at least 5 years, and so they joined the SEC. So I wouldn't go like next year because they're joining the SEC in like 2025 or 2024. Yeah. So I'd wait until they become both SEC schools and then prioritize it. I looked up the fucking record right now. The Texas leads the series 63-50-5, and so I was thinking, okay, I added those up, and I think it was like 118 games. So 7 years from now, it would, or so in 2029, it would be the 125th
annual game.
So it's like if I'm shooting like goals, like if I want to reverse engineer, it'd be like I'm shooting for that.
Okay.
It's 125.
You go 6 years, baby.
Yeah.
6 years, baby. All right. What's your other one? Or you want to? Should we hit? Everybody hit one. Johnny, what you got? Top performers or
Dave Chappelle.
Solid, my man. Solid, my man. You know what I'm saying?
I went to go dap you up with this hand, and I was like, my microphone
good,
was.
good.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle's hands down. Like, I'm not even like I don't, oh my God, I got to go see so-and-so in person or this and that in person. But, like, if there was someone I wanted to, like, I really wanted to, like, you know, take, like, me, my lady, if we had to travel because he was on, like, a tour or something, and, like, go see someone, it would 100% be Dave Chappelle.
Top location?
Wherever Dave's at.
Wherever Dave's at, you would want to be like, I want to see him in D.C.
In, like, the biggest arena, right.
I ain't trying to go to DC, nigga. I'll probably get shot. I'm trying to go see him.
Oh my God, this nigga's scarred.
I'm trying to go see him when he has a show in Minneapolis, dog.
This nigga's stupid.
Or like fucking.
I see where you
I want to go when he has a show in Denver. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want a bunch of Kenneths and Brents in the crowd and they're fucking Patagonias drinking beer all laughing. I don't want niggas.
God,
you know what I'm saying?
This nigga's I'm low-key glad you said Dave Chappelle, though, because I probably would have said him for one of mine. So I'm glad, you know, he off the board, nigga.
Yeah, he's gone.
One of mine would be Chris Brown, just because he's like my era is like Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
That is such a good pick.
I've heard everybody, like anybody who's ever been to a show that I've known of Chris Brown, they're like, it's unreal. Like,
best dancer of our century. If you don't believe me, fight me.
I'll agree with you, nigga. All you Omarion fans, nigga. Who?
What?
Nigga, exactly.
The B2K guy?
Yeah. Anyways, we don't even know him. We ain't gonna address him.
There's an ice box where my heart used
Michael Jackson, the king of pop.
It's so cold.
It was rumored to say that he only, outside of his musical talent, got America used to that level of dance. So when Chris Brown came out, there wasn't like a pandemic of just strokes across the world. You don't just see a nigga move like that after after not being a little bit introduced. People are like, oh, Michael moves crazy. Say there was no Michael, and there was all people knew was people doing the twist and all that other shit. People were doing, right? And then all of a sudden, just Chris Brown starts dancing. Nigga, you just go.
Yeah. He said, oh, my left arm, honey.
You'd wake up just fucking not believing shit and slurring your words. Like, what happened? Yeah. That boy Breezy hit the
but that's what I'm saying. It's just like that, like, you know, I grew up loving music, singing, obviously rapping, you know, nigga little pop lock every once in a while.
Yeah, bro.
Breezy. But anyways, like, that nigga is like, the best way I can describe it is like my era is Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's been around since he was 10 years old, 12 years, you know what I'm saying? Like 14, whatever.
And is it the total package, like voice and dancing, or is it more entertainer? Like,
I think it's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the equivalent. I feel he's like the equivalent of like a Beyonce. You know, everybody like loves him. Females love him. Niggas are like, damn, he makes bangers. You know what I'm saying? The nigga can dance. He can sing. And that's what I'm saying about his like show is. He's a performer. You know what I'm saying? He's not just like, you know, the niggas up there breaking it down, doing backflips and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he's like there to entertain, but he does everything at a supreme level.
That's that nigga dances and girls just get soupy in their panties. Okay,
we're going to just bypass this.
That's how I felt about The Weeknd. The Weeknd was my bucket list to watch him perform in Vegas and knock that off this last August.
So is that your second pick?
No, that's not my second pick.
Okay, then, nigga, why are we talking about that gay-ass nigga? I'm just joking, Weeknd, nigga. If you want to do a feature, nigga, shout out to me.
What's his real name again?
I fuck with
Abel.
Yeah.
Speak about, don't be talking down on Abel. Because you were calling out his name, so
You said he's...
Call out my name!
Oh my God.
You know them OVO niggas, if you call out Abel, you're going to have Aubrey calling you.
Yeah. Nigga. Nobody's worried about that, nigga. He said 21.
I know, I wanted to do that again. That shit had me dying last week, Johnny.
He said, it wouldn't be bad if I said, can you do something for me? Who's your second pick, nigga? So you went with the Red River Rivalry.
Red River, Drake. I want to see Drake perform.
I thought you already had that nigga's baby.
People. This dude is super funny. Are you and Meek still working on things or what?
What are you talking about?
Damn.
You're over here.
No, I probably want to.
This nigga said, "Are they alright?" Oh my god, man, that's so crazy.
But
so
no,
crazy.
I feel you. I think it'd be fire to see him too. You know,
And
just
I don't
because
wanna-
of how. I'm sorry to interrupt,
No, you're good.
but just how many like bangers he has. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like even song because I'm not like the biggest Drake fan. I used
Mm-hmm.
to like him a lot, like when he first came out.
Why did it go sour? What happened?
Nigga didn't even write his own raps. You believe that? Shit's crazy. Anyways.
Show me a CD out there that only has one nigga's name on it.
What are you talking about?
Like where it goes, like give credit for the song. Show me a CD.
well, there will be a
or
bunch of like there'll be a bunch
if
of
you
like
if you
producer
need me to, I'll
names.
just give you every single one of J. Cole's songs.
Yeah, whatever you want. Like there's multiple.
There's
that
J.
are-
Cole, but I want
Oh,
to see every...
give me one. There's J. Cole, but not him.
All right, fuck it. I'll take that on the chin. Fuck it. But some of you the rappers that you think are spitting only their bars, nigga, they're not. Just so you know, it's more common than
the
you
thought
think.
of having someone else write his bars has never entered the inner matrix of J. Cole's thought process.
Damn.
That nigga is raw and real as it gets.
Anyways, I was saying I fuck with him. You wanted to go left, nigga. We went there. Nigga.
Yeah, my eye fucking hurts. Nigga. You guys are talking. I didn't say upside my head, nigga. I said.
he said, "Just let a nigga live.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened." But no, and I think because he has bangers from such a long period of time, I'm sure he plays certain songs and it's just dope. Like even songs that I don't know, I low key kind of know just because everybody plays them. They're all over the radio, So
Yeah.
it's just like damn, nigga, and I'm sure it's a vibe.
Oh, for sure. And what I learned from the weekend concert, because that was the After Hours tour or whatever, he played a lot of shit from that album. I want to catch him again when he's just going in his bag and just hitting every song.
Where
And
it's
I
like-
want to see Drake in that.
My farewell tour,
Yeah, like that,
But
as
yeah,
opposed to like the newest album that he has, because I want him to just go crazy.
Yeah, that's why I like low key like smaller shows, just because I feel like with like littler artists, they're gonna play, all the bangers. They don't have 700,000 songs, and this is my new album, so I'm gonna do the 19 songs off of that. So
Yeah.
I mean, some artists can do that, but Johnny B. You all right, nigga?
Second pick. Yeah, why? What's up?
I don't know, nigga. You just had I think you were asleep with your eyes open. You straight?
No, I was just zoned off thinking.
All right.
I don't know about what though. But anyways.
God.
Second performer.
Or entertainer. Or sports
But
figure.
when you say seeing them live, like I can't be like, oh, this actor, like where am I gonna go see the actor live at? The movies?
No, nigga.
On
that's
Broadway?
You're the one who said actor, nigga.
No, I'm just trying to.
Yeah, go to Broadway, ho.
Not for me. But that's where my posse's at.
My posse's on Broadway.
And both you niggas pull a card. I don't give a fuck.
That song's hard as fuck,
Stop.
nigga. I don't give a fuck what you say. Sir Mix-a-Lot was
Nigga.
hitting back then. I might be
Yeah.
showing my age, but that nigga was
Wait,
slapping.
why would we have to pull a card for singing Sir Mick? That's
Okay, which soap opera, which soap opera did you watch grandma make?
All God's Children.
Dog.
Oh,
I can't
my
fucking
God.
read.
Put the card down. We're going to just bypass
Hey, let me
this
see
nigga.
that. Let me see
Okay,
that.
so
God
which soap
damn it.
opera did your grandma make you watch with her? A, As the World Turns.
Yep.
B, Guiding Light. The Young and the Restless.
Yep.
Days of Our Lives.
Yep.
Which one?
All three of them besides that one second weird one.
Say
The
the
Guiding Light?
Yeah.
The Guiding Light went hard.
The fuck is the guideline? The other three, I know episodes of it.
Oh, damn.
That and Golden Girls isn't a soap opera. That was my favorite though. Shout out.
I would say The Young and the
Branch.
Restless was...
Yeah, that's the most. That's like the most common.
There
one
was
I
some
know.
grimy shit that used to go on that. Hella fucking dramatic shit.
Yeah. Crazy. I didn't really have a grandma like that. Like when I wasn't at my grandparents' house, they didn't fuck with the light skinned nigga like that.
Oh, for real?
How do
Say goodbye
Granny!
to what we never
So
had.
who's your second pick, fool? Underlay, mommy, yeah.
What's stopping your thoughts?
I'm I'm just trying to think, man. Like, who would I want to go see?
It's a bucket list, nigga. If you were gonna die tomorrow and you had an unlimited amount of money to do whatever you wanted, and you were like, you know what, I gotta go see this, nigga. I gotta see this before I die. Nigga, goddamn.
What do you got? What do you got on deck?
Bro, past Dave Chappelle, nigga, I don't have like gotta go do this before I fucking croak. Like, that's something I would
You don't
definitely
want to, like,
experience.
go see a J. Cole or, like, a fucking...
Yeah, I would love... Okay, there we go. I would love to go see...
nigga.
I would love to go see J. Cole perform, or I would love to go see her perform. Or, no, like, if I want to see a performance, it would be LMA or J. Cole.
Okay.
The other one's Dave Chappelle. Outside of that, I don't need anything else before I die to see someone perform.
Nigga, I had to say that to bring your answer out of you, nigga. You think I wanted to go there?
Nigga, I'm super scatterbrained right now.
That's... Oh, my God. Anyways, so LMA or J. Cole, nigga?
Now he does this.
Oh, my God.
You're
a female, my nigga. You can't ever answer the question.
Nigga, I'm just going to go with J. Cole.
Thank
J.
you.
Cole.
Jesus Christ. Hold on, I need 5 minutes. Fuck. The Dave Chappelle, honestly, was my second one, and I've been trying to think. I'd probably do... I probably would... probably Meek Mill.
Meek Mill?
Yeah, just because he's, like, been one of my favorite artists forever. You know what I'm saying? And, like, comedy-wise, there's only so many that, like, comedians that I'm like, oh, nigga, they're, like, the truth. And he said the one that I would for sure want to see.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, Meek Mill, it's just, like, I know pretty much all that nigga songs. You know what I'm saying? So I know that would be lit. It just, the anthem dropping, nigga.
All right, did you have a city? Would you want to see him in Philly?
That would be tough. Yeah, that would be super tough. But really, it doesn't matter to me. Like he said, whatever's easiest, nigga. If he throws a show in Portland, nigga, I'm trying to go.
You and all them homeless niggas just going to be chilling.
Nigga, I'm going to be out there with voodoo donuts, peeling them back. Peeling them and killing them. But yeah, Meek Mill. So we got the Red River rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Drizzy Drake.
Drizzy, hit him with the glizzy. And then we got J. Cole and Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm. A.K.A. Clayton Bigsby.
Clayton. And then you got...
You got hate in your heart. Let it
Yeah,
out.
you got Chris Brown and Meek Mill over here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid lineup.
What do you think your chances of hitting yours are? Are you going to make it happen? Any thoughts around
That's
that?
the thing is, like, I always one of my bucket list people that I want to see is Lauryn Hill.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, there
But
you
it's
go.
like the chances of, you know, because of her age, and obviously we're getting older. I don't even know if she's still performing like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it just like makes it hard. So then I go to like niggas I know. Okay, Chris Brown's obviously still performing. Meek Mill's still performing. So like I try to like base it off of that and that's shit like Lauryn Hill is what made me start thinking like, damn, nigga, I won't be able to see a bunch of, you know, like, damn, I better start doing it if I want to do it, you know? So.
Is Chris Brown in the next 5 years?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, my
Oh,
I
shit.
can't
Was,
stop the rain.
that's such a
On
solid
my
song.
window.
I can't stop the rain.
Shout out Missy Elliott.
Yeah. big time.
Nigga, super duper fried.
Nigga, yeah, she wore that trash bag, didn't she? She wore that trash bag.
Big glad bag word
Set the
ass.
world on fire.
Nigga, her lips are out. Nigga, you could just lick her lips and stick her to a window, nigga, and just walk off. She just...
You stupid as fuck, boy.
You're hella funny. Hey, like, all three of us are funny ass people. Like, did your humor change at all over time, Johnny? Like,
Yeah, so here, yeah. I think my sense of humor, like, evolved over the years, but, like, I think it developed real early to where at a young age, people weren't ready for, like, the dark, like perverted sense of humor I had. And then like as I got older, niggas were like, "Oh, this dude's super funny," and I just think people thought I was more funny because when I was younger, either you thought I was funny or you thought there was something wrong with me.
Yeah.
And some people were just shook, but I think I kind of almost grew into my humor more so than my humor growing. But I also do think it's evolved over the years, but like to almost more innocently. You know what I'm saying? To where I think some people's humor probably gets darker or the world shapes it.
Yep.
I think my humor's got more innocent because I find simpler shit funny. Something used to have to like be just like kind of almost fucked up to make me laugh. Now I can find humor in like all kinds of little things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? That's a good question. What about you?
So I was thinking about it. I feel like when I was younger, obviously I was funny. I just was wild. Like, you know, I would hurt myself to make niggas laugh. I didn't give a fuck, right? Not like harm myself, but like.
James said, you want me to do it? So you think the shit's not funny yet?
No. but anyways, shit's not funny, nigga, okay? Anyways.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like, fuck myself up at the skate park. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. But like as I got older and obviously you understand comedy and humor more, I feel like I'm more like how stand-up comedy is. You know, like if some shit's hella funny, like hold on to it, bring it back to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we were just dying at this, and then we just had a whole discussion, and then somehow what we were laughing at got brought back into the you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like you see like hella good comedians, you know what I'm saying, do shit like that, you know? So I feel like it evolved more so like, oh, this nigga could do stand up. Why aren't you doing stand up comedy? You know?
Yeah, why aren't you doing a podcast?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We is now, nigga.
Facts.
Anyway, but yeah.
When I was thinking about this, it was like my humor's always been in the moment, like in the moment, in the room, like whatever the household's doing. I'm talking smack about what we're doing every day, like what I've seen you do the last 3 days. You know, like my joke started with, you know, like my brother and sister or mom or, you know, whatever. And it's still that today, you know, like my humor is not like way out of left field. It's like if you're just doing something and then I'm just clapping
being
on that.
funny,
Yeah, and it's like,
oh fuck, nigga, making a peanut butter jelly sandwich, nigga. How spreading your PB&J like a hoe, nigga.
Facts.
You'll say, God damn, nigga, I'm just trying to eat.
Seriously, because like everybody will be like, "You're so funny," because they'll meet me and they're looking at me from a distance, and I'm like, we're clapping on each other, we're clapping all together, and they're like, "Damn, dog, you're so funny." And then when I hang out with them for 3 months, they're like, "Nigga, you're not that funny because you're making fun of me." And I'm like, "Yeah," because I'll just be making fun of things.
Same.
Like anytime shit goes bad in the day, I'm like, "This is a joke."
Same. It's the same for me because you know me, I'm Captain Shit Talker.
Yeah,
and I don't ever stop.
Yeah,
so it's like, nigga, I can only deal with so much. Fuck. Like, you know, shit's hella funny though.
Yeah. So I would say my humor just changed over time because we just got into like more and more. What you're doing at 10, 11, 12, 13 is not the same that you're doing at 18.
Right.
And the jokes that you're doing at 25 aren't the same as the ones I'm doing now.
Unless they're those timeless dad jokes.
Which we don't like. Please don't.
Yeah.
He said,
"Hey,
you heard they licked the quack? Hate them."
You seen them corduroy pillows? You heard about them?
No.
They're leaving headlines.
Hey, tell me the only reason you heard that is
because you said it, nigga.
Yeah. Hey.
God damn it. He said they're leaving.
Hit us another one. Hit us another one.
Don't hit us with another one.
Hit us another one.
What's the difference
I hate this nigga, low-key.
between... Nope, that was gonna get canceled. I was gonna.
He said that wasn't a dad joke. I was about to get dark.
I ran out of dad jokes in my head. Well, there's a couple in there, but they're not funny. I just wanted to hit you with a perverted joke, and then there was a baby joke, which niggas do not think are funny unless they got the same sense.
Did you tell him the Cinderella joke? It's not a dad joke, but this shit's funny.
Let's go.
What'd Cinderella do when she got to the ball?
That's fucked up.
So
Get
stupid.
it?
Yeah.
He's taking the whole thing, right?
Gawk Central.
He was gonna say, made sure her shoes were tied. Old dad ass nigga. He said, hopefully check in with her parents, let her know she made it safe. What do you mean?
Her location's turned on, so I know exactly where she's at all times. Goof ass boy. He said,
Cinderella was a little freak dip. The only difference in Cinderella and a mosquito is when you slap a mosquito, it quit sucking. I'm telling you.
oh my God. You just ruined a childhood left and right, nigga.
Put your kids to bed.
He said, Mom, Cinderella's a whore. And she hangs out with rats too, fucking bitch.
Scratch the itch.
Oh shit, you just
Oh God. You ain't never been a snitch.
She threw the pitch.
Uh-huh.
So you know I hit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I came back with a new outfit. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many ways.
said, "I
There's so
know."
many ways you could have went with that.
He said, I
He said
know.
I came back with a new outfit after she threw the pitch and I hit. Not like after I hit, it went yard because we go so hard
Okay.
and all that. This nigga said I came back with a new outfit. Went home to my family so that didn't know I cheated. Smelling like my cologne, not Cinderella's perfume. I said, this is just a story
You
of you committing adultery, and you're not rhyming right now. You're just out loud snitching.
You're just telling on yourself, bro.
You're like the niggas on
like-
camera. You ever see those niggas like
You're like Gunna and Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Facts. You hear these niggas, oh, so-and-so just got robbed 3 days ago. Some no-name nigga pops on the internet wearing someone else's chain talking about, yeah. Next you know he's in jail. Why'd I get... Free me, I'm innocent. Nigga, you wore his chain after he got robbed.
on a live of 2,000 people, nigga.
I'm spitting relatable stories.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, sorry, you do need to keep going because I was going to say on one point, we need to get a segment going on how often people blatantly fuck up. Like grown adults will fuck up and then be like, the surprise face that they're in trouble or like they got caught about something because it's like that's a pandemic. People's just idiocy is a pandemic, bro. Like how dumb, just sheerly stupid people are. Which I love humans and people. It's just goddamn, there's some dumb ones, and then they just like.
People are imperfect.
Niggas will get like caught stealing on camera and they're like, oh, fucking what I do. And you're just, are you serious? Are you, like, it just shows you how real people don't keep it with themselves. But let's keep this positive shit going because I was just about to rag on people for being full-blown just fucking. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Has there ever been a time that you've laughed at something when it wasn't funny?
So many things.
Oh, 100%. Like, most of the time, I get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
You know, the old ladies, shit ain't funny, you know what I'm saying?
She does not deserve that.
I'm sorry.
Cinderella.
I'm sorry.
No.
Every video ever of old drunk Russian homeless men trying to get in fights, half these niggas fall because they swung so hard and it hit nothing.
It was stupid.
Just so many funny things in that, you know, a couple car crashes, right?
Oh my God.
Nothing funny about those. But
I'm like low key known for making like niggas that aren't supposed to laugh in certain situations.
Yeah.
Laugh. Like, for instance, I was in high school in the class with this nigga I didn't get along with, mind you. You niggas know I was heavy or short, fat nigga when I was little, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This nigga was tall, fat nigga. Way bigger than me, right?
You talking about me?
No, nigga. We weren't in the same class together ever, nigga. You're like 38. Anyway.
Let's just keep it moving.
Anyway.
Let's just keep it moving.
He said, and about that story, continue.
Ageism is real.
So shout out to Miss Holt. It was in Miss Holt's class at Bora. Lion Pride, nigga. Anyways, so we're in class. Me and this nigga, I don't even know what we start like arguing about. You know, like teacher probably asked, input. We're like, oh, I want this. Oh, no, I want this. Right?
Yeah.
We start arguing. Miss Holt's trying to calm us down. And she's like, and I'm, you know me, I don't ever stop. Like I said, I'm spazzing on him in the middle of class, like talking shit. She's like, Chamber, just be the bigger man. I said, Miss Holt, look at him. I can't. she started giggling, nigga. The whole class was laughing. I'm glad he didn't kill himself.
Yeah,
because
I was gonna say, what happened to him?
He's alive and kicking.
Okay.
Kids and all that. He all right now. I didn't fuck with him.
Being like us and having good hearts, but those kind of humors. You ever think about it now that you're more adult?
I feel like, damn, nigga.
Hopefully I didn't play like. There's a couple times you left me shook to where I'm surprised we was friends afterwards. I said, this nigga's gonna be my last straw, nigga.
He said, say it again. Say it again.
But, bro, I got one that I'm not super proud of. Speaking of that, it was, I was like 14 and a half. So, you know, at the time you think you're the shit. And I'm getting ready to get my driver's license, so I'm really a grown man. Chris was actually, you remember Chris Graff? He was actually in that driver's ed class. Mr. Finnegan, shout out Mr. Finnegan. If you're still teaching niggas how to drive, you were cool as shit, very patient. He would always get on me, dog, because I'd go to like whip it, like this. He'd put two hands on it, and I'd say, all right. You know what I'm saying? Act all fucking
shit.
Yeah, when it's like, nigga, don't you want me to drive and get good at driving how I'm gonna drive when you're not around? Because when you're here, I'm not 10 and 2, nigga. I'm what it do with my with my shit crank slapping. Can't hear a goddamn thing, nigga.
10 and 2.
Only signals I'm using is hand signals to let niggas know time it is out the window. I'm just,
it's like,
nah, but
we're not gang related.
no, not whatsoever, nigga. Not 100%, nigga. Might as well have the rainbow up there, nigga. We're about everything.
Yeah.
Stupid.
But I was in his class, and this is the type of shit that like I shouldn't have laughed at this. It was funny at the time. I might laugh telling the story, but so we're in driver's ed class, and it was one of the days that we're doing like, you know, learning and watching videos and not just out there driving around. And he wanted to show this very serious video of what happens when you don't pay attention, and had a testimony by this gentleman.
And you know this nigga
who had gotten an incredibly serious car wreck and talked in 0.4 speed, right? And so me being just a little fuck at the time, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
So we're watching this, we're taking it serious. We're like, man, that car, it looked like a Pepsi can was just full. Like, oh, no one could survive that. And they're like, but they did survive. And there was the guy, right? And on he comes to camera, right? And they let this nigga tell us for fucking, I'm talking a 30 second, hey, don't do this, was a 10-minute video of him trying to say this, and was talking, bro.
You're going to hell, bro.
You're like, I can't even do it.
Here's the thing, bro.
And it was a 10-second video turned into a 10-minute video,
bro. And it's just because this nigga sounded like a slow motion version of someone. You ever heard a deaf nigga talk?
Yeah.
And just if you chopped and screwed that Texas style, that's what this nigga sounded like. I'm so sorry.
What's wrong with him, bro?
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Okay,
that's me keeping it real, and that's the type of shit you learn from. Now, if I seen a kid laugh at it, so Mr. Finnegan, right? And even this tells you, he knows I'm not, he's looking at this young kid. I'm not out here conceptualizing how bad this is. And I just couldn't, and the thing that made it so bad is because I wasn't like, oh, look how this guy talks or some random shit. It's just a bunch of kids in a serious room watching this video. And I look around the room and how shook everyone is by this. And all I'm doing is flexing the abs I don't have, not trying to absolutely scream laugh. And at one point, Mr. Finnegan looks at me, and I see him give me the look of like, this is not funny. Yeah. And I said, oh, nigga, you shouldn't have done that. And I just started scream laughing. And the whole class looked at me and was like, what is wrong with you? And my only reaction was to just try to, hey, the reason why I'm laughing is because this. I didn't say that. I just started trying to talk like the dude.
Oh my God.
And then the whole class started scream laughing. He kicked me out in the hallway, and I didn't get to finish the safety video. Still got my license. Shout out, Mr. F.
Oh my God.
But like, bro, that's the epitome of when you should laugh, because like there is nothing funny about this video.
Yeah, you just made fun of a handicapped person.
Yeah,
you weren't shit, Loki.
Which I would. Damn, I didn't.
He said, "Damn, I feel like a dickhead." After
First
that
off,
story.
I was 14 years old.
At least I only made fun of a fat nigga.
And if I seen a kid laugh
I'm
at that
not
now,
even recalling something that savage, like
that. What, on his level or on both levels?
Like, yeah.
You never did that, or you just don't want to say it on camera?
Because you got kids now.
No, I just
It's all right, J. Dot. Just say what you gotta say, my nigga.
No, good. Finish.
He said, "I'm good." Okay.
And one of the most important messages about that is now, obviously, looking back on it, it is not funny at all. And you learn from those things because those are things you don't laugh at. If I had a kid now and they were in a class and they laughed at that video, after they got their fucking jollies out, I would explain to them, "Hey, this is why that's not funny, right?"
You never seen like your niece or nephew bust ass on ice or fuck some shit up and be like, "Oh my god," start crying, and you're just like,
okay,
nigga, you
damn,
all
now
right.
you're gonna bring me out. Now.
Nigga, you don't get scotch free.
All right.
Nigga thought he got an easy pass. What the fuck?
I was down on Good Street, right, and I got my little nephew, and when he was little, he would just zoom.
The light skinned one.
The light skinned one.
Okay.
The original creator of the
Okay.
light skins down here. Light bright, but that's my nigga. But I'm telling you, that boy was like always running, moving, boom, boom, boom. He was running from the kitchen to the living room. Nigga, I just hit the foot out like that. Boom, he hit it like this. Bam! He was looking around. He was like,
What the fuck happened?
"What the fuck?" He's like, "I've done this 100 times," and he was looking up at me like, I know my uncle
Would
Uncle
never.
Jay White would never do me like
he would
that.
never do
He's
me.
the most positive person I know. Nigga, and I was just fucking like,
Nigga had carpet
dog.
burn. Fucked up, huh?
Dog. I mean, he bounced up like a soldier.
And you were just rolling?
I was rolling. I'm over there playing it off like, damn, nigga, what the fuck happened? He just, like, he's assessing the situation and
Nigga, he ain't never run in that living room to kitchen.
no, he still
again.
won city. I mean, he was
Okay.
the fastest 60-yarder. He was fast. That boy's fast. That boy could catch. He was like, he could jump. Yeah.
Just not your foot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, that's
God
my
damn.
nigga, though.
It's just hella wild.
Yeah.
I done laughed at so much shit I shouldn't have. I'm just literally thinking back to where, like, maybe that makes sense. Like, how, when some random bad shit happens to me, Karma's like, "Hey, nigga, didn't forget." he was there like, "Yeah, you should have laughed when that kid got hit by the trolley."
Yeah.
Good. You gotta laugh. Nigga, what?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know if there's a trolley here, but like, I don't even want to say mostly all of them now, because now that I'm thinking about it, it was already bad with the car wreck kid.
Yeah, that's a
And so,
savage.
like, because, and just to my defense, people, y'all niggas don't know my life story. I got a dark sense of humor, and it's for good reasons. But yeah, I got,
we're gonna leave it there.
Yeah. I would say humor always, like, any traumatic situation that I've ever been in or anything, like,
it helps you get
humor,
through it.
Yeah.
Like, no matter,
saves
you
it.
could think of some crazy shit, like, off the wall, like, "Oh, your mom got shot in the face." And then you, like, make a joke about it, and it's just, you're fine. You know?
God damn.
I think, can we get a group hug in about 2 minutes when the cameras
We'll
cut
all
off?
meet
I'm just
together.
kidding.
No, but seriously, like, humor gets us through a bunch of
Oh,
a bunch of
100%.
shit.
It's
And
got
it'll
me-
be quick. It'll be like something bad will happen in the less than 24 hours. I'm on that as like a joke, and it's like it's
100%.
not funny. but
Humor's
it's like
got
how
me
we
through
got
33
shit.
years of
100%.
traumatic fucking bullshit that goes on in this motherfucker upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit,
fuck.
boys. It's been another good one. How y'all feeling? Got
I
anything
feel like I just want to
said?
go fucking eat some food and beat myself to sleep.
Okay. And he means his dick, people.
What else would I mean? Beat myself to sleep.
I don't know. Nigga, you ever seen Liar Liar?
Shout out Jim Carrey, but whoa, pull a card,
What?
nigga. Have you ever seen Liar Liar? Come on.
Liar,
Jim
liar.
Carrey?
Who? That is Caucasian.
Oh, so if we just say anything Caucasian.
Pull a card.
Okay, because earlier you started singing a rock song. Or I just as soon as the shit started, so don't do that.
Who sang the
You
rock song?
did,
I
nigga.
thought you started
No.
it.
Oh, okay. Of
What was
course.
the rock song?
We're,
You
no,
guys-
we're
you
pulling
guys- you
fingers.
guys
nigga.
were-
I
you
got
guys were
you.
both in on
I
the
got
rock
you.
song.
Don't worry about it, though.
I think
nigga.
we were both
I'm
on
on
it.
your niggas' helmets. Y'all just that salty. Who is Beyonce's biggest fan of all time? A. The Beehive. B. Ho!
Clearly not.
C.
Fuck.
Kanye. Or D. Her mom.
Her mom. That's easy.
On God, it has to be the Beehive. Her mom's not going to actually murk you. Her fans will catch bodies.
Low key, the Beehive. You don't play with.
Hove caught a separate body. And then what's the other one?
I feel like every
Hove, Kanye, her mom, or the Beehive.
Why the fuck? Why is Kanye?
Because he snatched the mic out of. That's
Taylor's.
a card, ain't it? Did you just say a Caucasian name? Card, pussy.
But if he don't
card,
know why,
He didn't say I'm out here wanting to go home.
A liar reference.
Nigga. You didn't never seen Liar Liar?
I have.
Okay.
But I've grown up in this great state of Idaho. I bet you if we go
that's a card, nigga. You just said the great state of Idaho. That's a card. Nigga, that is a card.
What is that part where old boys like talking about homegirls' titties in Liar Liar?
I don't
know it that well. Pull a card, goddamn it! You know it too well. All right, well,
I watched Liar Liar at my dad's house. He's black.
Who in your family is most liable to carry a flip phone or wear a Bluetooth?
Uncle.
Facts.
That's it.
Yeah, you guys got it. Number C. It says somebody's
Uncle,
African
nigga.
boyfriend.
Oh,
B, daddy.
Uncle.
Or C, your uncle.
Your uncle, nigga.
Your drug dealing cousin.
It's for sure your uncle.
It's literally, if this is the 90s, it's your drug dealing cousin. Because that makes sense. If it's today, it's literally either anybody's uncle
or your dad
or their African boyfriend, especially if he's wearing leather flip flops.
Oh,
stupid. See, it is.
Damn.
Listen here, motherfucker.
Dumb as fuck.
I swear to God, these are styling like a motherfucker. All the bitches want me. You know, they follow me down the block. All the bitches, they hear my flip flop. They come, they say, give me the pum pum.
Give me the. You eat the pineapple, make your pum pum sweet.
I am the captain now of the pussy.
Oh, fuck, dog. James, take us out of here, dog.
I appreciate y'all, boys.
Shout out all my African homies eating that foo-foo, doing what it do.
Stand this nigga. It's been another episode 7 of Random Realness. I appreciate you. I'm your host, Cham. I'm here with my boy
Jay White, the Fi Guy.
And I'm here with my other dog.
I am Johnnie B.
And we appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.